ELB Conveyor Maintenance provides maintenance services, be it short-term, long-term contracts, typically to the mine, power station sectors. And the service we offer is typically putting resources on site 24/7. We're not a labor broker, so we'd get out there, do the daytime work, and have our resources available for call-outs, emergencies, breakdown work. And the services we're offering is typically maintenance of bulk materials handling installations, be it stackers, reclaimers, train loaders, truck loaders, tipplers in the mining space and in the port space as well. The service is typically the right set of resources for the right job, for the right set of equipment. And it's resources ranging from typical artisans, fitters, boilermakers, welders, to general workers. And the resources are resources that are semi-skilled and above. We don't put any unskilled labor on site. And in the same sense, it's also complying to all the statutory requirements of the Labor Relations Act as well. What sets us apart is that, number one, we're a maintenance company that has the backing of an engineering company, be it ELB Engineering Services. So in the event that we're on site and we're performing maintenance activities and we require technical input from engineering, ELB Engineering Services provides us with that resource base and technical expertise. So we can automatically leverage on that, and that differentiates us. The other part that differentiates us is that putting the right skill onto the job and not being a labor broker and not just bringing guys off the street and putting them on there. It's qualified resources that we put on site all the time. The other thing that would differentiate us is the resources that we put on site in certain instances are not just competent in being an artisan or a mechanical fitter or an electrician. Certain cases we put resources on site that are dual competent. Dual competent in the sense when you're running bulk materials handling installations, there's definitely conveyors running and they're belt conveyors. Belt conveyors require splicing and pulley lagging. So if I put 10 resources on site, 5 at least would be competent in belt splicing and pulley lagging. In that regard, your client doesn't need to outsource that work. We as a company would be accountable and responsible to maintain that plant. In addition, we'd be accountable and responsible to ensure that the belt splicing is done correctly. So the client looks at us as a single point of interface to keep their plant running in that respect. Currently, we're operating at Kendal Power Station. We had quite a high level of PM and CM instructions that we're awaiting. And by September, October the same year, we overcame that mountain of work. And we were successful in bidding a contract at the site, and we've now got a 3-year contract at Kendal Power Station, maintaining all of the coal plant conveyors from the feed from the mine right up into the stockyard, and from the stockyard into the coal bunkers. And in addition to that, having the relationship with this client, having the client having confidence in us, in the caliber of work that we're doing, in the safe manner in which we are working. The client has also, called on us in emergency basis to put resources on site in December last year and again in February this year. Now we're maintaining the ash plant, however, be it on an ad hoc basis. So I think it's important that the confidence the client has in you, the service delivery, the quality of resources, and the reaction time makes the client sleep well at night.